There we go. All right. Finally got the stream acting right and doing the things that I wanted to do. Kind of, sort of. Anyway, so let's see how this goes. What's up, fam? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me send out a few invitations. See if you know, we can get some people showing up. Uh, Showing up to the show. Not that one. See what we can do get going on here. Let's do this. Still getting them. Still getting them. There we go. All right. Now we can kind of see what's going on. So many different things you have to do. It's it's just an interesting mix, right? Oh man. So, all right. Sent out a few feelers, got a few people. Hopefully, get some faces in there. But until then, we still have to put together a show, and put together a show we shall. So, without further ado, let's get this show started off correctly. There we go. Kind of getting a little bit of getting the feeling back, getting back in the groove. All right, we got a good show for you guys tonight. We got a good show for you guys tonight. I am going to be creating a brand new illustration. I actually have no idea how this is going to come out. So we're all going to find out at the same time. Ain't that going to be fun? We're going to do a little talking, a little chatting. Going to see what we can see. And, find out what we can find out. For those of you all that don't know, I am your host, David Gordon. I am the founder of Foresight Studio, and of course, I'm better known as DKG72. Artist, writer, creator, and just cool guy. I think I'm a cool guy. Let's see if we can get some invites out here. Shout outs to Epidemic Sound. Shout outs to Epidemic Sound. That's right. You have a little music going on because it can't stop me. It's licensed. Yeah, this one just has all kinds of little ups and downs and goes. All right. I'm looking over here at my second screen right now, so don't mind me. Still just sharing this out to everybody, seeing who all we can see to see if anybody wants to just stop by, pay us a visit. Antique books. Okay. Well, we're gonna get started. And everybody can kind of catch on to what we're doing or what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's figure out what I'm going to be creating as a drawing. So first, let me get my brush together. Hope everybody is having a good time. All right. Get a muse up here. I need a muse. That's what I need, a muse. So let's go to over here. Mm-hmm. Oh, keep that corner. You know what? Use. Let's see what we can see. Hold on. There we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh man. So thank you to everybody that's stopping by and taking a moment to spend a little time with me. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate you to the fullest. I really do. So this weekend was a very interesting working weekend. Got a lot done. I've got a lot to do still. Got a lot of different things going on right now. Yeah, definitely keeping my eyes on the prize, as it were. And one thing I like about where I'm at right now is that I'm definitely things are definitely moving in the right direction. So the channel is growing. Shout outs to all the subscribers and people that have been communicating to me. A lot of good communications coming in. A lot of people really enjoying the art, which is something I definitely want is for people to enjoy the art, and you guys are. Um, so we got a lot. Sorry. So we got a lot of different things going on. I have a couple short stories that are in the works that are going to be debuting on the Foresight Studio channel, and I think you guys will really like those. Those are they're just these cool, quirky one-off stories, um, featuring just quick short stories, some fun things, and I think that's you know that you guys are really gonna like those stories. Those video comics will be kicking off later this month. Um, so I have to talk about Soul Sisters collection. Um, some of you all may have seen the tweet. Some of you all may not have seen the tweet. But I did take it down for a moment, just for a moment. The reason being was because I wanted to do it in a little bit different manner. I actually want more people to have an opportunity to hold the NFTs, and um, I just wanted the pricing to be a little bit different. I wanted to go with a different structure altogether. So um, been working on what that's going to look like, and we're going to be preparing for the relaunch very, very soon. Um, so look for some changes there as well. We are going to go with a full on relaunch, and obviously all these new illustrations are going to be a part of that relaunch. I can't wait for you guys to see them in their fully formed and finished manner, because right now they're not fully formed and finished. They're just they're just there. And we definitely want them to be more than just there. I think that's something that we can agree on. We definitely want it to be more than just there. Um, so as you can guess, I want him on another layer. I want him on the same layer. As you can see, or as you can guess, the title of this particular creative endeavor that we're going to embark on, it's called Robots, Pirates and Robots. So definitely what we're going to be doing is a badass space pirate and her robot second in command. But I don't want him to look like a normal robot. I need to reference something real quick. So let me look over here. And my favorite outlet for some inspiration that can help me out. Let's see here. Open that song kind of got me hyped. Wonder if I can carry this energy all the way through the live stream. I better. If I know it's good for me, I better carry this energy through. Let's see what we're looking like. So let's keep looking for that reference point. Let's see here. There we go. All right. All right. I think I kind of got what I needed. All right, so let's do this. Whoops. That's not going to work. Shoot. Let's set our guy up. A nice little pose. Give him a nice little head. There we go. There we go. See, when you're drawing these types of characters, you have to kind of change what you understand. Well, not really change, but you just have to be aware of your understanding of like anatomical things because you're are creating a drawing which is you're kind of exaggerating certain things, and that's always going to be an issue. So one of the things I always want to do is I always like to just go ahead and block everybody out or block everything out first and then kind of go back in and create the detail or hit the hard details afterwards. And for this particular drawing, for this particular drawing, I'm literally making everything up as I go. Which, some people may or may not like. Supposed to plan this all out. Yeah, well, what's the fun in that? There's no spontaneity. So, and I get it because, failing in front of people is hard to do. And nobody ever wants to do it. But, I've made those mistakes in my life. I know how to. I can make things work. All right, so we're gonna move you down, little lady. Right about there. I'm gonna lock you off. Unlock you. Keep you right about there. Bring you down. Okay. Lock you in place. Take you off. more thing. To do that, we have to go back, open up a second window full of Pinterest goodies. Because I'm looking at something else real quick. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oops, no. You're the whole world, and the world is mine. Oh, no wonder. So we're going to have, let's see. We're going to have back tail fin like that. Just got it. Oh, there we go. You're the whole world. All right. There we go. I think that's cool. And then we will do a all right. So I'm gonna put them for around kind of thought process. All right. So we got it laid out pretty much the way I want it to be laid out. Yeah. So let's get to homegirl and come up with a cool outfit design for her real quick. Let's see. We'll refer back to when we know we're doing the tights, we'll do the long boots. Still changing and working some things out here. Definitely trying to get the power of that pose down. We're gonna work it. We're gonna make it work. Famous last words, right? We're gonna make it work. Let's see what we can do to make it work. first of all, let's zoom in. Look at what we got. What we got on the board. Hmm. So the basic idea behind this. I'm gonna lock that for a second. Let me get back in there and do a little extra work. The basic behind idea behind this drawing is that I just wanted to do a pirate character. Thought that was kind of a cool concept. Beautiful sister as a pirate. Um, doing just kind of a pose down scene. That's all. Nothing real. Um, no other real story to it. But I did wanted to have like a badass like robot companion, a mech companion. Because I've been doing a lot of dragons and stuff like that, so I thought I would try something a little different. And we're gonna kind of make sure we exaggerate her eyes a little bit, or exaggerate her facial expression, because I want this chick to be super duper ultra confident black woman, obviously. Kind of, kind of been my thing. Definitely want to make sure she's on point. I also got to figure out what her look, where her costume's going to be. That's the tough part. And if you know, like I was talking to one of my artists about this, you notice what I did first is I kind of started getting the ideas out, and now I'm kind of going back in and getting all my little finer details done afterwards. And that's kind of been how I've been working um lately. Just get the idea out and then finer details later. Because you can get those at any time. And you know, because working digitally, you know, it's cool. You can match the line weight and all that type of stuff, the opacity. That's easy work. What's more important is getting the idea out of your head, or as much of the idea out as you possibly can, and then working on it from there. And we're gonna give her make her hair long as hell. Why? Because we can. All right, let's see. Now let's try to figure out a costume that works for my girl. It makes her look just as badass as we want her to be. There we go. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta work with it a little bit. Make sure that you're getting what you want. And that's all I'm trying to do. And then what I'm also trying to do is I'm really trying to make sure that these characters exist in this space in a way that makes sense. And now I'm trying to figure out, well, okay, so now that I've got them there, now that I've got her there, what's her look? What's her feel? It's a really good question. I need some answers. I need some answers big time. Hey, Majestic Comics, thank you for the thanks. A writer can draw, but the artist draw. I gotta read. Yeah, it's it's a little bit different when you're working from something like a writer, like because a writer can describe something to you. Like I do that when I'm writing for other artists. Get super descriptive, but it's kind of like when you're just trying to figure things out on your own with really no direction. Like this particular drawing has no direction just yet. Well, it does, but it doesn't. Yeah, I was thinking something like that, but it's just I'm trying to figure out what that Afro punk idea would be and how to make it work. And that's kind of that's why these lives are fun because that's the challenge. It's um, in 2 hours I got to see how much I can create for you guys while we're talking to you, and I have to make these decisions, and I have to make quick decisions, um, which I think is a good thing. Okay, hold on. All right, we already know. We already know she's going to be wearing the super tights. And we know these she's going to have on thigh highs. So let's go ahead and get those, get that in there. You know she's got on thigh highs. So we know these parts are in here. Let's make sure we get that straightened out so we know what we're drawing. So we know she's got thigh highs. I know that. So what I'm doing now is that even though I'm still having a lot of internal debates, I'm drawing the things I know the character's going to have and figuring out the rest later. That way, because one of the things you never really want to do is you never want to really let your pencil stop. You want it to keep drawing, keep keep doing stuff that's creative. Yeah, this is freestyle. This is like the ultimate freestyle. Um, the man Dorian Group 82 says you're not a real content creator unless you can do a live stream. So I took that. I was like, oh, okay. I take that challenge, Dorian. I know I can hold it and keep people entertained for 2 hours, hopefully. Uh, but this is that's part of the challenge right there. So what I'm trying to do now is just figure out. I know where the top is. I just need to figure out the bottom. I'm sorry. I got the bottom. Now I just got to figure out the top. And once I figure out the top, well, we won the battle. The battle is won. So I'm just trying to look through some of my reference art to see if I can get some ideas real quick. Plus, Homegirl is very hippie and busty, so I have to take that into account as well. And she's a pirate. So definitely want to see where that's going. Okay, I think I got something. I think I got something. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's a very good look for her too. All right. Yeah. And let's go back over here. No, now we know what we're doing now. We just need to go back to the inspiration for this and make it happen. And make it happen, Kevin. That's really, what happens when you're doing these freestyles. And this really is like this is really like drawing in a convention type of situation. You know, this is what it's like when we're doing these con drawings. You have to find something, or you have to figure something out very quickly because you got people that they want drawings. So now I'm just scribbling in everything that I need to make this happen. I'm emotional, I hug a lot. Some sort of scarf type situation because why not? All right, bet we got it now. All right, now it's time to go to. There we go. Pull this down to 2 point. Let's work on the things that I super duper know what we're going to work on. Here we go. So yeah, this is the kind of that cathartic moment when you kind of get an idea of what it is you're going to do. And now it's just all about bringing everything to light. And making sure everything fits in with your vision. And right now, amazingly enough, as insanely unorganized as this is, I'm nailing the vision and having fun. And again, a lot of artists don't want to do this or do the freestyle type deal. Not all the time. Not on something that we're going to spend a ton of time on. And it makes sense. You want to try to set yourself up to win as much as possible. But what I think makes this fun is the challenge of doing this and just seeing how many times I can actually successfully pull this off until I had that one stream where the drawing just ain't going to work, which is going to happen. That's going to be embarrassing. I have no idea how that one's going to go. And that's going to be an ego buster. But I know it's coming at some point. So, but until then, got to make it happen. And the thing that I'm really enjoying is that I'm dealing with very traditional and natural hairstyles. I think in my own way. I don't know if it's unique or not. You know, I personally love natural hairstyles, so you know they can be a lot to draw. Like this one, these little micro braids are gonna drive me nuts. Let me tell you that right now. Down to one. So they're going to be quite the issue, but I think it's going to be fun. One of the things I'm already liking is her facial expression. I'm really trying to make sure I give that its own the attention it deserves. Like I really like her facial expression. It's really kind of it's becoming its own thing. Uh, so, for those if you're curious, I'm doing this drawing in Adobe Illustrator, um, and Adobe Illustrator has its quirks, which is why most artists do not use it for this type of work. For some stupid reason, I took to it like a fish in water. So, but it really does work for me, and but there are quirks to it. So, and at some point, I'm looking to get a drawing tablet, and I'm going to have to get comfortable with Clip Paint Studio in order to so I can kind of continue. Oh wow, that's too much. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's bring those down. Uh, need to be thicker. There we go. And again, you just with any of these types of drawings, you just want to give it its own universal or unique look. Universal. Can't talk right now. My brain, man, I have not. When I tell y'all I have been out of whack all day long, I've literally been out of whack all day long. I went to the bank and I don't know. My brain just said, you know what? I'll holler at y'all when you get out of here. I told the lady, I went to make a deposit. The lady asked me, well, did you sign the deposit slip? I told her I didn't see one. I was like, I didn't see them. And the lady looked right at him. She's like, so you didn't see them deposit slips over there? She didn't say it, but that was a look on her face. So then she gives me the deposit slip because she's realizing he something ain't right with him. And I look at it, and because it didn't say deposit slip, it said credit on there. I didn't think it was a deposit slip. Y'all, it was a deposit slip. Um, so I just looked at it, and then I looked back, then I looked at her, and I just dropped my head and just started filling out the information because yeah. And then I told her, ma'am, thank you for your patience because yeah, my brain isn't my brain wasn't functioning. So, and it's been that type of a day where I've just been super forgetful or just super slow on the uptake. You know, a good day, honestly, relatively good day. It's just been little silly things like that that have kind of marked how my day went. So I don't know. It was just a day of continual brain farts. I could not stop my brain from farting all day long. I was in I, I would say I would say I was in rare form today as far as the brain farts. The cerebral. How long does it take me to erase the outlines? Well, it really just depends. Um, yep, it's Monday. It's a Monday. um, well, honestly, I don't erase these. I don't erase the underdrawing. I just I just do that. I'll just make the um make the layer invisible once I get everything on there. I've had a beard for going on almost 6 years now. Yeah, yo, I'm truly no longer a baby face. No, I've had a beard longer than that. This woolly scruffy thing. Does anybody know a good beard balm? I don't know why anybody calling me right now, but we're just gonna ignore that. We're in the middle of something because I need one. Um, so, but yeah, I need a good beard balm, something that will help me moisturize this joint because it's starting to grow back out again. I just want to keep it straight. All right, let's see here. Man, maybe and Marina, you might be right. Maybe that's the reason why I've my brain isn't working because it's a Monday. I just haven't been with it. Actually, this whole weekend I've kind of been. just a little bit not there. But we gonna make it happen. I'll get it. I'll get it together. I will get it together. So as you can see, sometimes it's just little things like taking time to employ all of these extra lines. And doing these things that I need to do. 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Dude, really? All right, let's see here. Just taking the time to make sure I add enough little details. All right, cool. Some of this might get erased anyway because I got to throw that collar in there. 2 point, 3 point, yeah, 3 points fine. And we are definitely all right. There we go. Because that's going to be where the hand meets, and no, I'm gonna continue the line right there. Select that. Let's stretch this bad boy on down a little. There we go. There we go. This on down to 2 point. And let's get our hands. Oops. Get our hand in there. But Chad, how was you all's weekend, man? Talk to me. Tell me what was going on with your weekend. Like I said, I worked all weekend. And I still got a ton of work to do. And all kinds of deadlines to meet and things of that nature. So, how was you all's weekend? Anybody do anything interesting? Some of my artists, did you guys do any artwork over the weekend? And if you did, what did you create? And how'd you feel about what you created? Talk to me. Let me know what's going on with you. Yeah, it was a lot of good basketball. I did get to catch I caught the Lakers game. And I was about to quit the Lakers game, but then LeBron decided to go off. Um, I don't have a preference, honestly. I like both. I like certain things about digital, like the ability to do this, just drop out the underdrawing, and you just have this super clean work of art, right? But then I also like I like sometimes just going traditional, just because I can get that tactile feel and I can kind of mess with paints and shading in a way that you really can't digitally. So I actually just like both. Now, right now, because of just the way that we're doing things with the studio, um, I have been more digital than traditional, um, and that's kind of by design uh, because we're putting out so much content um, just for speed and expedience. It's better to be digital in that case. But if you want to go, if you have time and you can go the slower route, you just have to kind of pick and choose which ones you like. I don't like that. Yeah, let's go right there. Let's do that. Select. But yeah, when when I'm not working, I was pretty much just watching basketball and seeing who was doing what. Oh, that's right. But I can run that like that. Okay, that's cool. I know exactly where that is going to go. So let me do this. Dope. And then there we go. All right. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. And that's going to go there. Bam. Figure some things out. Make sure the hilt of her sword is right there. And we'll go. Have it all wrapped around like so. There we go. There we go. All right, let's pull back for a second. Let's pull back a little bit more. Let's zoom out. Okay. Baby girl's kind of coming along. Let's go ahead and draw. Finish out her scabbard. Yeah, I think that's a better scabbard. I'll pull that like that. Like so. And put the hint of the. There we go. All right. As we get out more. Yeah. Well, see, basketball is my thing. I, I never had no skill as an athlete, but basketball quickly became my favorite sport to watch and attempt to play. And once I realized my attempts were just as sad as I thought they were, I quickly made sure I pivoted to being an artist. Let's do those over. A little flare in these boots. Made the foot too big. Let's see here. Sometimes you just have to fight what you're drawing to get it to do what you need it to do. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I have reached a disagreement with my artwork. But we finally got it to do what I needed to do. Oh shoot, I forget what it's called. So many different things in here. All right, let's see where I'm gonna have an issue now. So let me do this. Let me lock this layer off real quick. Let me go back to the under layer. Let's see where I screwed up at. All right. Let's do this. Oops. Make this bigger. Oh yeah. I've also seen John Morant. Ever since he got the bright colors, he's been dunking on like 7-footers. So I don't know if it's something in that in the new look or what. So I don't know. That dude is incredible, and I would I must get to a Memphis Grizzlies game at some point because that he's as Stephen A. Smith says he's box office. He puts the butts in the seats. So let's do this. We're actually going to pull this up. That actually that works better because it's above the knee. All right. And I still hold on. This is the legs are better, but I still feel like they're too long. That seems to be a little bit better. Yeah, that seems to be a little bit better. So, and now that's again one of the great things about working digital is I can actually make these types of adjustments on the fly. And it's always good to be able to make those types of adjustments when you're doing what you're doing, when we're doing what we're doing. All right, so yeah, I want to keep that, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna give her a scarf like MJF, like how he wears his scarf. Give her the Maxwell J. Friedman treatment. There we go. So, um, I'm a big wrestling fan. I'm mad I missed Revolution last night. Um, I heard it was one hell of a show. So there's that. I don't know if I got any wrestling fans in here, but if there are, I hope did you guys get to see it, and what did you think of the show? I saw my girl Jade Cargill won again, and I saw a few saw the results. So you know, the little after shows or the review shows, thought very highly of the pay per view. But I definitely want to catch it if I can. Bring that down to a 2 point. There we go. Looks like I'm doing too much. So this we're gonna do. Put some lines. All right, hold on. You can go. 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 Do this. Select all you guys. That's perfect. You can go. I selected you. You don't win anything either. Cool. This is actually coming out. This I'm I'm actually surprised. I mean, I guess it shouldn't be, but yeah, he would. He said that. Stephen A. said that. I would bet. Hey, I sometimes you can get mad at Stephen A. all you want to. He wasn't wrong about that one. He called it. He said that boy is He said that boy is something special, and he certainly is. He certainly is. I'm just bouncing around to different things that I want to do. Uh, that's where that's the issue. Because that's neck line, and that can't be there because of this. So let's get that in there. Bam. All right. That's going to be a dope sketch. I would love to see how that sketch comes out. Uh, I like to see when people, do different things out of the ordinary things when they're doing their art. I think that's a great idea for for doing a sketch of Mr. Morant. He is definitely someone worth doing a sketch of. So I got a. Oh, by the way, guys, I got a bunch of shorts about to drop over the week. Um, just some random people that I drew, some caricatures that I drew. Think you guys will like them. Drew a few famous people just because, just because. I should have on the schedule. Brought that on there. We'll correct that mistake. So first one will drop tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, and then you'll see a new one daily. So be on the lookout for those. Trying to got to get some work out of the way, while at the same time still work on the video comics that'll be going up on Foresight Studio YouTube channel. All right, got a few shorts up there, and we're going to continue that. And we're going to have these comics, these video comics on there pretty soon. Cannot wait to see you all's response to them. And I'm working with a really dope young writer. Her name's Lala Leo. She's going to be providing a lot of different stories, and she's just a dope sci-fi fantasy writer that I think you guys really should be looking up and checking out her work. Um, and she does a lot. She's got a lot of stuff. A lot of short stories that are out. Stories that are in compilations, and she's really, really, really dope. Um, and I can't wait for you guys to see what we have, what we're going to be cooking up. I also got a dope group of young artists working with me. Um, so you're going to see their work. They're going to be drawing some of these shorts, doing the artwork on some of these video comics, and can't wait for you guys to see um, their work and what they create. Um, we're just really moving, we're moving as a studio, moving as a group, a unit. Thank you so much, Marina. Yeah, this is she's really coming out, and can't wait to see. I can't wait to figure out because each one of these illustrations is their own thing. So they really kind of just grow and become a part. They become their own. They just gain their own personality, their own themes and value. They just take on their own life of their own as we continue to go. And that's exactly what's happening here. So if you haven't gotten a chance to, please head over to the Foresight Studio YouTube channel. Let me put the I'm gonna put the link in the chat real quick. 1 second. Let me put the link in the chat. One second, y'all. Dashboard content. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I always make these things so hard on myself. All right. So, Rosart, I have not seen the Batman yet. I have not. I will probably get to see it sometime in the near future. Um, from what I've heard about it, um, I do know that I better not. That it would be best for me to make sure that I don't drink too much. And that's the other thing. A lot of the time, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Long movies. If I find out a movie is like 3 hours long, that's a turn off. That is a turn off. It's one of the reasons why I haven't seen the Hobbit movies yet because they're all so freaking long. I was like, So I'm gonna have to, because it's the Batman. I'm gonna have to see. One thing I am glad about is that the Riddler is the main villain, and I think that's cool because I was just tired of seeing kind of the same people, and they're doing a grim and gritty Riddler, which I don't know about. You know, you know, there's still a soft spot in my heart um for Jim Carrey, even though technically it was a terrible performance. But I don't always know about grim and gritty. So, but I am looking forward to seeing how the Riddler. I want to see the mystery. I'm hoping that it's That's what everybody's saying, and it's worth it. I said that about the Hobbit too, and I agree. I'm gonna get to it at some point. But, we'll see. But it's definitely something I'm going to go check out. I just want to, and I want to compare it to, which we shouldn't do because they're totally different types of movies. But I do want to see how it stands up against something like No Way Home, which again, totally different movie. Totally different goals. Totally everything's totally different. So there's that. Oh, come on now, get it together, Dave. Get it together. But I'm definitely I've heard nothing but really good reviews of the movie, and you know, I'm quite curious as to how it all falls together. There we go. Just love adding these little extras. Just kind of adds a little hint of texture, and yeah, just gives it something. There we go. I'm really enjoying how this is coming out. It's coming out far better than I thought it would. Uh, Way better than I thought it would. Because let me tell y'all, I didn't really know how I was going to handle some of the challenges of this particular drawing. I really did not. Um, it's just kind of one of those things where you just get the drawing and you just go from there. No, 75. Let's bring that up. And up 2 point. There we go. There we go. There we go. So now let's continue with the black thing. I think this is just want to make a yeah. This is going to be a very interesting look for our pirate queenie. Let's go ahead. Let's bring that line. There we go. There we go. Mm. Get the rest of her outfit. So let's pull back a little bit. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. All right. I think we're working with something here. I think we are working with something here. Let me look at something. All right. So let's make sure we get a few things there. Do that. And a little shell area right there. So this is where we just make sure, this is where I start adding in blacks and just kind of drawing out the filling out, I should say, not drawing out, but filling out the the drawing and giving it kind of its own flair. Don't like that. And since technically what I'm doing is kind of like this Pulp Fiction art, it's heavy on the blacks, the black line, the black ink line. Just that, sort of that moodiness that you're supposed to get. Um, I think that's kind of one of those things that I'm trying to capture, and I've been lucky that I've been able to capture um, with the 100% digital drawings that I've been working with. Um, a lot of the first drawings that I work with were drawings that were done traditional, and then I scanned them in, and then I re-inked them in Illustrator. So they were a little bit of a cheat code, but uh, it was a good way to test out some ideas and theories. No, like that. Need that to be different. It needs to be just like everything else. There we go. Yeah, much better. Now, I can kind of drop that line out or the I could drop out the underdrawing because I got enough now that I can go by. I actually think I need to just go ahead and move that line over some, stretch that over a little bit. All right. Mm-mm-mm. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in out. Just gonna go ahead and cover that up. Let's see how that looks. Much better. And need to bring her chin over some. Um, this honestly, this is the process right here. Especially when you're freestyling, it's a lot of pushing and pulling and figuring out where what lines are telling the story the best. And how to control those lines in a way that benefits you the most. Let's pull back some. And once you figured out what lines are benefiting you the most, well, you get rid of the other lines that aren't. Gotta go, gotta go. There we go. Again, it's just kind of this push and pull that you have. Uh, at least with me, it is. It's it's, it's one. Stop it. It's one of those. It's basically how I pull these off. And make sure that they're talking the lingo I need them to talk. I want you guys to see certain things. I want you to feel certain things. So, if it's not right, it's not going to really affect anything. Bingo. Bam. Dope. I think we have come to a point. Now I can start. It's finishing time now. At least for this for this particular drawing or for this particular figure. Uh, let's get to that 25 point. Make sure folds right. Make sure everything's in its right and proper place. There we go. Uh, and there we go. This doesn't need to be there. There we go. Actually, this one doesn't need to be there either. There we go. Much cleaner. Much cleaner. All right. I think we're really getting to the nuts and bolts of this one. We'll raise her up some. I'm not going to reduce her down. We'll raise her up some. All right. Now, we lock this layer. Let's put a fill. So, one of the things before we get done, one of the things I like to do, because I'm working in layers, is I like to go ahead and just make sure that I've put a fill, and basically all a fill is just filling in the under layer under the line art. I can go back and render the character out, and it provides a nice contrasting line that I can use later on. I'm doing what I'm doing. I know it's all covered. And I always like to keep it light blue. And if you've seen a lot of my work, you know that this light blue normally is the highlight that I use to illuminate one side of a face or another, or one side of a body or a figure or another. So um, it just makes it easier for me um, to when I'm doing my work as an artist. It's part of that creative, you know, the creative process. So, but the other thing it does is it helps me see the three dimensions of the work. Because if you remember, I did like everything else, including the background, on separate layers, which are directly behind this layer, and that was on purpose and intentional. So let's see. Let's see what we got to see. There we go. Bam. All right. Now that she's filled in, let's put homeboy. Nope, not that. Now we got to move homeboy up a little bit. Got to move homeboy up a little bit. Oh, well. So let's do that now. There we go. I might have him just flying in the background. No. Do that. Raise them up some. Okay. Yeah, he kind of has his own. Yep. There we go. Actually, might just leave it these two because they're pretty imposing on the in and of themselves. Just put a ground plane on them. I need to move him up some more. Because his back foot is shit. This back foot's there. Yep. Hit there. And actually, it needs to be reduced a little too. Nope. Stop that. Trying to grab. There we go. All right. Well, we're good to go there. All right. 7:48. I think we're going to go ahead and put today to bed. Yeah, I think we're going to put today to bed. So, just want to thank everybody that came out and participated and chatted with me. Shout outs to you. Thank you guys. Chat, you guys were wonderful as always. Great questions, great conversation. I really enjoyed you guys. You could have been anywhere else on earth. You decided to spend a little time with me. So, cannot complain. Few things. Vlogs will be coming back. Just been timing. So look for new vlogs, new tutorials. Will be coming back soon, and we'll be getting those up. Obviously, we're going to have another live stream on Thursday. That might be a little bit later because I scheduled a meeting for some silly reason at 6:00. Don't know why. So we'll see what time that I'll post that in the community tab. So definitely, but guys, really enjoyed you coming out. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the Foresight Studio channel, please head on over to Foresight Studio and subscribe to that one. We've got motion comics, video comics coming. We got lots of content coming. So at this point, I just want to tell you guys, thank you, appreciate you, and we'll be back soon. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.